Welcome to Hands-on Equations, where we get into an in-depth discussion about variables. And in Hands-on Equations, the variables we use look like pawns because they are. They're from a chess game, basically, that uses pawns. So if you have like a dice and it has 5, this is like 5 plus. At first it'll show like 2 pawns, and so the key is on your balance you lay out 2 pawns. And so here's the balance, and on the other side you might have, it might ask you to show a dice with the 10 face up. So whatever this variable is, the key is it's the same amount wherever you see it in each problem. Let me say that again. It's important that your kid knows the variable is worth the same amount in each problem because it looks the same, it acts the same, it has the same weight when it comes to the balance. So in this example, it's 5 plus a pawn equals 10. So if you saw my last video, one of the rules is of a balance in real life too, you can remove weight from both sides, and as long as it's the same, you'll stay in balance. So what can we remove from both sides here but 5? So this 5 will become a 0, and this 10, you have to think in your mind, what is 10 minus 5? And it is 5. So now I've got 2 pawns equals 5, and this is actually a decimal answer, right? It's a mixed number because when you take 5 and you divide it in half, you get 2.5. And the cool thing about this program is it's repeated addition, and you could work your way into the answer that way, but you could also learn that this is represented by 2 pawns the same way, and that at this point you would have to divide by 2 to get to 2.5. But if you skip this middle step where you understand that that 2 right there is not part of the variable, it's how many variables there are in the problem. That's the important part to overcome. So let's look at another one. So this new problem is 6 plus 3 pawns equals 12. And we can again think about this pawn as being the variable x. That's good to think about. But more important is what we see down here, is the visual representation of 3 pawns as literally 3 of the same pawn. And that's where kids get confused unless they see it routinely. So now we have 6, 3 pawns, and then 12, which is expressed as 10 plus 2 here in Hands-on Equations. So I can remove from both sides the 6. That 6 becomes 0. 12 minus 6 becomes 6. So I've got 3 pawns equals 6. And this again is the idea where your student should be able to think logically that each of these pawns has to be 2, because 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6, and pawns are always worth the same amount in each problem. So this is one way to figure it out, and it's more intuitive than just trying to get your child to see this. This isn't really based on any concrete information. This idea is based in undoing multiplication by dividing. And then you're still using balance by doing the same thing to both sides, but this will not make much sense to an 8 or 9-year-old until they can think about it as 3 of something. And then you got 6 divided into that 3 of something. And then, they should not write it this way initially, but you can work your way up towards that as long as they understand the representation. I hope this helped. Please like and follow me on YouTube. I'm adding more about hands-on equations every day. And if you need to get a set of this for your own use, the website where you can get it is Borenson, who is the developer of this program. This is his last name, Borenson.com, and you can shop for a set that includes worksheets that you can use, and it will really help your child concretely. So follow me, watch the videos, learn how to teach your child, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.